Tonight, the curious case of Mr. William Good, and also the environmental collapse of the Altis ecosystem. 14 days ago, a charity worker by the name of Mr. William Good managed to raise £2.2 million for the Altis Wildlife Foundation. Mr. Good has not been seen since he's made this donation. I've been sent by the BBC to try and discover what's happened to the wildlife on Altis, what's happened to the money, and to see if I can locate Mr. William Good, for his friends, and most importantly, his family. This is the last footage we have of Mr. Good. It was taken from his charity drive promotional video. You can click this link to see it. Altis is legally and politically connected to the United Kingdom. You could be forgiven for thinking it's an independent state, which is why I've been sent with a radio support team, who are mostly useless. The head of state goes by the unassuming name of Wilco. Many citizens call him the Dear Leader, on account that he's never lost a single election. Nothing happens on Altis without Wilco knowing. As he is an elusive man, I'll be starting the search at the bottom, starting with the wildlife. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Time for the forward nosedive roll.
Oh, awesome. We're going to die.
It was becoming apparent that the charity worker was onto something. At this rate, if I don't find something, I'm going to have to resort to contacting the Dear Leader. I was going... The whole point of me being on for these 4 hours was to follow a rabbit for 4 hours. And they've turned the rabbits off. I just don't know what to do. With some trepidation, I texted Wilco. Yes, texting's still a thing. One of his cronies got back to me firstly, informing me that the rabbits had been cold. Being my only lead, I had to push further. I went as far as sending a second text. To my surprise, the Dear Leader himself responded, and you can see the wickedness in his text, mockingly informing me that you can buy them in the market. In all my years of reporting, I've never come across such evil. I was sent here to record about the wildlife, but what I'm now having to record about is the fact that there is none. Something has gone on. There is no wildlife here at all.
Alright.
It's an ecological disaster.
Do you want to go and find some? I mean, I'm sure I can. So you reckon you haven't seen any at all?
It sounds like you wouldn't be that bothered if there was no birds, no rabbits, no snakes, no fish.
It's nice to see it once in a while.
Microphone sound resumed.
I'm in with PC McLovin, who's guaranteed me he can find a rabbit.
Oh, awesome. Good luck with that one.
He's not going to find a rabbit.
He's not. Ask him if it's a white rabbit. Tell him not to follow the white rabbit, because it'll end up in him asking to take a blue pill or a red pill.
Have you mixed your storylines? Hang on, I'm back in.
Microphone muted.
You don't sound worried. I don't think you're worried.
No, I am. Worried.
We're top of the food chain. If the food chain below us disappears, we're top of nothing. Well, thank you very much for your help, and please do alert everyone else to this issue. This is kind of fundamentally important.
Yeah.
Thank you kindly.
I'll spread the word throughout the force.
So you don't find it a little bit concerning? There's no wildlife at all on this island. You don't find that a tiny bit concerning?
Well, there's some rabbits and some snakes.
No, there isn't. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When did you last see a rabbit, and when did you last see a snake?
You look up to the sky, you'll see some crows.
Well, I think they're under my car somewhere, under my tire, like splattered.
With regret, I inform you that I was desperate and tried to steal a car.
You got 0.1 of a second to put your hands up and say, I won't shoot you, and then kill them.
I shit you not. Right. You know when I was posting about that, they said that the medic said that there was an accident and LOA was doing
Microphone
Get out my car, bro.
I apologise.
Wildlife guy.
My career is over right now, so death is the easy way out. Let's do it on the count of 3.
5 seconds.
3 seconds, and then kill me. 3, and tell my wife I love her very much. 3, 2, and my kids. What? You've seen a rabbit?
You want me to kill you? Guess what?
You've seen a rabbit?
You want me to kill you? You want me to kill you?
On the count of 3? Hang
you want me to kill you? Look, okay, you want me to kill you, so guess what? I'm not going to kill you.
No, how dare you? How dare you? What the hell are you doing anyway?
You know, I don't know, I might try and rob the bank, you never know, you know?
Oh, screw it, I'll come with you.
old roll.
Death is rarely funny, unless someone says YOLO, gets shot in the face and dies like this gentleman just did. Excuse me. I'm George from the BBC. I'm from the BBC. Please don't shoot.
Microphone activated.
FYI, I'm at the bank in the middle of a robbery. The squeak you just heard is my support playing with a cuddly toy. I'm here making a documentary about the wildlife on Altis. I don't know if you gentlemen have noticed, there is no wildlife. Everything's disappeared. When's the last time you saw a rabbit? A snake? Jeez. I was just wondering if you can shed any light on the situation. It's going to be a bad documentary without any wildlife. Oh no.
Right, you there, just walking about.
Yes.
You're going to die if you do not leave the area right now.
No, I'm from the BBC. I'm from the BBC.
Don't give a f*** with a f***ing flag.
Okay, I'm getting out. I'm getting out. You got a job to do, officer. I'm from the BBC, officer.
Right.
I'm doing a wildlife documentary. There's no wildlife.
Well, I don't give a f***. I've gone to several times. I could go f***ing place for a wildlife f***ing documentary.
There's no rabbits.
Did you not hear the f***ing bullet?
There's no rabbits or snakes or birds. The ecosystem is more important than this, officer.
Sound microphone activated.
I just got completely bollocked by Sergeant Valdick Carr.
Vladek? Why?
Vladek.
Scottish guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually scared.
He is scared. He is f***ing scary.
Oh.
One of him.
Yeah, like genuinely, he commands authority.
Yeah, he's a proper Glaswegian. He's like,
you shots being fired. Do not get in the way. I could have shot you. I am acting a sailor because you ran in my way.
That's correct, officer. I'm a fool, and I apologise.
You are a fool. Now what's going to happen is you are going to get down fucking interference now.
Officer, I was only trying to do my job, as were you.
I'm only trying to do my job by protecting fucking idiots for you. Sometimes I wonder why I do it when you get people like you running about in front of you.
Officer, I'm from the motherland, from the BBC, visiting this island.
I don't give a shit where you're from. It doesn't matter. You do not run in the middle of a fucking firefight. I had to actually stop opening fire on an armed assailant because you ran in front of me.
I've got no comeback to that. Everything's true, and I'm a fool for it. But the lack of wildlife, officer, does it not worry you?
Listen, the wildlife problem is not something you should be dealing with in the middle of a fucking firefight.
That's true. No, that's I apologise, sir.
Yeah, I totally stand the problem, and I sympathise with you and I empathise with your wildlife problem. But now is not the time.
That's correct. You'll be getting a written apology from me. I have nothing more to say. Sir, I understand that you have been given money from charity.
You were trying to protect your bunny rabbits. What the hell are you talking about? Do you need me to get you to be taken away by the medical officer right now? Because you sound a bit crazy. I know that you're wrong. You should not have came here. I was well within my rights to put a bullet in your head, and I stopped. I'm going to put you in the hands of the f***ing EMS. That's what's going to happen.
No, not them. I had information that you were received, I think, as around £2.5 million as a charity donation from a policeman by the name of Foz or Fuzz. I was wondering what happened to the funds. Did you receive the funds from PC Fuzz or Foz?
I'm not sure, sir. I know I heard something about it, but I don't think I ever received that.
So you, just to confirm, on the record, officer, you never received any funds from the PC by
They
then?
were donated to the. I think they were donated to the Widows Fund, but I'm not sure.
I must forgive me for saying this. For your first time this evening, there's been a lot of hesitation. I'm now think I'm reporting on a different story.
Do you know what I hesitated? Do you know what I hesitated on? I hesitated
On the truth, I believe, officer.
Wish I never knew.
Officer, I'm from the BBC. I'm here to uncover a story now.
And?
It was on wildlife, but now it's on fraud.
Rod? Hi, Doctor. This fella here, he seems to have something wrong with him. I think he might be a bit mental.
Officer, I think you're trying to get rid of the truth. You're trying to have the truth taken away. Now, there's money that's been reported was handed to you, which you categorically deny.
Find out about the money, okay? Let's talk about the bunny rabbits now,
You're backtracking. You want to turn back to the bunny rabbits. The most important thing now is changed to fraud on the island by the men in the law.
I will find out personally what happened.
Lithium will only keep me subdued for so long, officer. There's other members of us.
Well, we definitely have something wrong with yourself.
Seeking the truth is not an illness. It's only a condition. The truth will always be revealed. Thank you, Doctor. I'm sorry for taking up your time. There's nothing mentally wrong with me. I just discovered a secret they didn't want to be revealed. There's a lot of money to go missing.
You want to get out of the helicopter?
Thank you very much. No, I'm feeling much better now.
No worries, man.
You both take care now.
May I follow you for a little bit, sir?
Me?
Yeah. I'm George. I'm from the BBC.
From the BBC?
Yeah.
You may, if you wish to. Just like to go into my shop.
All the wildlife, only the fauna exists. All the wildlife has disappeared, and no one seems to be concerned about it.
You know who's to blame though?
Well,
it's the oppressive Altis government, the police, the Queen herself. Down with the monarchy. Down with the monarchy.
What's the link? You sound like a Welshman. That's what a Welshman would say. What's the link between the monarchy and the lack of wildlife, if I may ask you?
Well, when the Altis government or when the armed forces left Altis, they left this oppressive policing state. They give them weapons, and they use the weapons on unarmed civilians. They use the weapons on medics. They use the weapons on the wildlife. They do whatever the hell they want.
I understand that, sir, but you still haven't answered how the monarchy or the government has got rid of all the wildlife. I mean, you're not the first person to say this, without a doubt, but no one's given me any evidence. I have to have concrete evidence before I report back.
If you want to see some evidence, I'll show you some evidence. How good are you at dodging bullets?
Well, I was just at a bank robbery, and I dodged a lot of bullets there.
Good chance you're going to be in another one now.
Do you know anything about this charity money that's gone missing?
They've all got money in their pockets. They're lining their pockets with the blood of innocents.
Damn, so that charity money has not got to the people it's needed to get to.
And it never will. Get down.
I'm down.
I've got to warn you, George. If you do anything to try and blow my cover, that documentary won't be making it back home to Britain.
So I'm only here for the documentary, so you have no worries on that. I promise you.
Are you doing this just for money, or are you doing this for more than money?
I'm doing this for legacy, prestige. Money's got nothing to do with it. I assume the same's for you, apart from robbing a bank.
Right, listen here, George. You're getting choppy now. Don't like it when you're lippy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not going to kill those officers. They're just warning shots, right? I assume they've got family also. You're not shooting to kill, right? Sir, you're not shooting to kill, are you? Just over money? He's got wife. He's got kids.
We're shooting to kill.
Sir, I must protest in the most silent, unobtrusive way. Sir, no. Think of your soul. Your soul.
My friends are asking what you're doing with me. Follow me, George.
Learning to play dead on the island is the reason that you're watching this documentary. My fear is because I've slowed Chris down, he just missed his getaway ride. Let me call medical services. From ironically paid from the tax that you're stealing. Stay with me. Sir, you've sunken into the ground. Stay with me. It's on the shoulders of giants I stand, that I can perceive and understand, not what it is to be a man, merely to have the attitude of someone who can. I was due to stay a week on Altis to discover its secrets, but I was so close to the airport that I ran. I had to leave. There's rays of gold coming from certain citizens' souls, but this island is hell, so I'm going back home where I dwell. Mr. William Good, if you're still out there, I'm sorry.